It is unlike before. Before we have to, if you listen to this address, we have to change our names because we are going to school. A lot of our brochures have become Richard, all because of Western education. But now we are changing, the table is turning around now, that we want our children to bear and appear Islamically. So we all know it can't be easy. Even with the court judgment, some people, you still have some disgruntled elements in the society that will say no. But when you stamp your feet, when you continue to shout and make noise, people will listen to your noise, and they too, they will be corrected. Let me give you a very good example. Recently in December, late December, I had to travel out of this country to South Africa. When I got to the agency that's going to prepare my visa, immediately I enter, I wanted to take the passport. The guy was telling me, "Madam, you cannot take passports with this hijab." I said, "What do you mean? Have you seen my passport? I've been to not less than 3 countries of this world with this hijab. So if I remove anything now, when I get to the point of entry, I become a different person. So please take it like that." He said, "Will you be able to?" I said, "Yes, don't worry. Just take it like that." And present my papers for visa. Alhamdulillah, I was given visa. In fact, I got to South Africa to discover that they have about 2% of Muslims there. Yes, they are recognized. They are recognized because they shout, they were able to convince people that these are Muslims here. So that even in shops, you have halal shops. They tell you, "Madam, you cannot eat this, you have a halal shop where you can get what the Muslims feed on." So alhamdulillah for that. Talk less of Nigeria, where we have more than enough Muslims, and some people will be there telling us. So I think by the time we start shouting, it is normal that people will not want you to have your way. But if you do like this to somebody, it is where your hands reach that you can block. So that is what is happening in our society today. So I'm going to implore Muslim sisters not to relent. When anybody say no, tell them it is yes. We want our right. It is constitutional. Alhamdulillah for that. So I don't know if there is.
I'll add my voice to that. From what Amirah read now, we only cited a few examples of some of our sisters who are making waves in their various areas of endeavor. I attended a convocation ceremony of Postgraduate College of Medicine in about 6 months, I think about 6 months ago or less. The number of sisters in hijab who were consultant in various areas of medicine was quite high. And I know that, I am sure I didn't just, people made that observation. There is a grand design to make sure that Muslim continues in poverty. The history of Nigeria in the educational area, professional, we have seen that Muslims have always been in the background. A large number of Muslims stay in the garages, in the marketplaces, and all those areas. Now we are changing the stories, and that is not going down with them. People will ask, why now? Why? We have gone to school, our parents have gone to school, we have graduated, and there hasn't been so much of hijab. Even most of us seated here went to schools without wearing the hijab, because we didn't have what it takes to demand for our rights. Now we know that we have the right. It is guaranteed by major statutes around the world. The UN statute gives us, CEDAW has cut short the Convention on all forms of discrimination against women. That includes hijab. The African Charter on Human Rights gives us our own local constitution. Section A, subsection 1, as amended, Nigerian Constitution gives us the right to be Muslims and practice same. And this is how we appear everywhere. Now that we know this, we have gone to school, we are knowing our rights, and we are taking it, whether they like it or not. We are changing the narratives, we are breaking the stereotypes of linking Muslim with failures, with backwardness, with barbaric hearts. We are stopping that, and that has stopped. The table has changed. The grand plan of people is to stop the Muslim girl children from going to school, so that they won't grow up to be asking for their rights again. But we, their parents, we are taxpayers. we must demand our right. We know that it is not easy for change to be accepted.
Yes.
But we will see this to the end, and we are going to use all non-violent means.
Yes.
And let all those staff members of Lagos State government, the heads of schools who have chosen to disobey the court ruling, let them be ready, because in coalition with other Muslim organizations, we're going to start to sue individual heads of schools and teachers for contempt of court.
Yes.
And until that starts, I don't think they will see us as being serious. They will not stop, and we would not relent.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Inshallah.